Okay. So let's have a quick introduction about me. Then we'll discuss about you. So if you want to have any question regarding the training or anything you want to ask regarding the training, you can ask me. So myself, Ankit, I have a total near about 9 years of experience in the IT industry. First 3 years, I worked as a Oracle applications technical and functional developer. And then from last 6 years, I'm working in cloud platform, and I'm working in the topmost two cloud platform which we have in our world, which is the first is AWS and the second is Azure. In both the platforms, I'm working from more than 6 years. This is about me. If anyone want to ask any question regarding the training, or if you want to ask anything about this training, you can raise your hand in the below one in your screens. You are getting option of raise hand. You can click on that. So whenever your turn will come, definitely you'll give a chance to speak, and then you can speak with me and resolve your query. Okay, so let's talk with Surendra Reddy. Yes, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi Ankit. Is there any difference between AWS and Azure and GCP? If we learn one cloud platform, is it enough or we need to?
So in the first of all, concept wise, all clouds are same.
Okay, same concepts in all
concepts
clouds.
is same in all clouds. If it's AWS, it's Azure. If it's GCP, cloud wise it is same, but little bit is different, not much more than that.
Okay.
If you know
Terminology may
one
be
cloud,
different.
if you know one cloud, that is also sufficient. If you have definitely more knowledge, you are getting it easily job, you are getting a more package. So having a more knowledge are giving you more money.
Correct. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
like I know both the clouds. I know AWS also, I know Azure also. I'm working in both the clouds. So I'm getting a good package. Those company, in my company, those people know only AWS, they are getting less package. Those people know only Azure, they are getting less package.
Correct.
Okay.
The
So more
company has
knowledge
to
you
take
have.
two resources for two clouds.
Correct.
Right? If you
So
know.
I'm working for multiple clouds. I'm working for Azure. I'm working so multiple. More the work which I'm doing it, more the money I'm earning.
Correct. Yeah. Understood. Thank you.
Definitely, if you have multiple knowledge, it will be helpful for you.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Anything else, Surendra?
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Guru Raj, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi, Ankit. So is it going to be like 25 days? So how many days it's going to be?
It is having near about 25 sessions, more than 25 sessions. Actually, it is wrong mentioned there. It needs to be mentioned as 30 days. It is wrong mentioned there. It's near about 25 sessions.
And it is going to be like 5 days a week.
Yes, 5 days a week. 30 near about 30. It's 30 to 35 days. So it's having a near about 25 to 30 sessions will be. The last batch which I have completed, in that one I have taken as, let me tell you that, and even I show you that also. The last which I have completed is having 35 sessions.
Okay.
You can see it in my screen. The current batch is going on. It is still now we have taken 28 sessions, and still we have reached to 60 PPTs. Okay. So in 22 sessions, we have reached to 60 PPTs. Still in the batch which is going on, we have total 87 PPTs. We need to go for these 27 PPTs.
Okay.
So it's more than 25 sessions. It is actually wrong mentioned there. We need to update. I'll inform my team, they'll update.
All right, fine. That's it. That's only question.
Anything else, Guru Raj?
No, nothing. I'm good.
Yes, Shankana, you can unmute. Shankana, you can unmute yourself. Shankana, I'm not able to hear you. You have raised your hand. If you have any question, you can unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening. You can ask your question.
Do we have, like in this training, will we have real-time project experience?
We are going to cover one project in the last of the training. And that project is all about a web servers where we are in this one, we are going to cover multiple services, RDS. We are going to cover VM, and then we are going to cover VNet. So related to these three services, we are going to cover one project.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that is in the end of the training we are going.
Okay,
Anything else?
nothing, thank you.
Yes, we know you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi, Vinay, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good too.
Actually, Ankit, I'm working as a storage admin. So, current project which I am working is migrating to Azure.
Yeah.
It goes to different firm called EPAM. We are not involved. So migrating and all they're doing actually. So once VM migrated, backups and all we are taking care of actually. So if I mean if actually in on-prem we configured we are doing backup reports and all. So if I need to do the same in Azure portal, if any help needed, you are I mean
After
have you
completion of the training you're talking about, you need a work support.
not work support if you have some doubts or something.
Work support I'm not providing.
Okay.
I don't have a time to provide a work support to anyone. Okay, I'm providing training, and regarding trainings, if you have any question, you can email me anytime. Whenever I see your email, I'll reply. But regarding your work support, I don't have time.
Okay.
Okay.
So you are charging 5,000 rupees, right?
Yes, training is training, and the documentation whichever is providing in the training is all about going to cost 5,000.
Okay, including videos.
And it's everything is included.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Govindraj, you can unmute.
Hi, Govindraj here.
Hi, Govindraj.
Hi, thank you. So, for working professions, this timing rate 4 p.m. is a little bit difficult. Is there any alternative way where
There is
the working
no other time
professions can
because
attend
I
it?
am doing night shifts.
Okay.
I'm doing night shifts, so based on my convenient timing, I'm going to start this one. Because I'm going to start a work at 8:30, and I am going to start my work at near about 9 p.m. I'm going to start it till morning 4 a.m. I'm working it.
Okay.
So that is the convenient timing which we have. What you can do is, if you are possible, you can join this batch, or in upcoming days might be planning any other batch. If it's convenient for you, you can join that batch also. Or what you can do is, you can pay for this batch. You are getting the recordings. You can watch the recordings also. Or even if you have doubt in future, you can email me. Or if any other future batch is going to start, which is convenient for you, you can join that batch. So, but you will get access of recordings of only one batch. But yes, within 1 year, you can join any of the Azure batch whenever the timing is comfortable for you. You can join that. There is no extra charges for this.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Muzaffar, you can unmute.
Good evening.
Yes, Muzaffar, you can unmute.
Is there a hands-on session?
This is completely practical training, Muzaffar.
Okay. Thank you.
After practical, the training, whichever we are going to learn, you can watch the video, and based on that, you can practice it. If you have any question, you can drop me in. This is complete training, and IT trainings are always practical. Okay, this is complete practical training. So whatever we are going to learn, this is all about the practice. There's only one topic we can't see about the practical, which is called data box family. This we can't see practical. So the theory I'm going to explain. This is only one topic. Other than that, whatever we are learning, we'll see practically all the things. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else, Muzaffar?
Nothing.
Thank you. Yes, Akhil, you can unmute. Yes, Akhil Goli, you can unmute yourself. Akhil, are you able to hear me? Sayyid Irfan, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you, Sayyid.
Yeah, Ankit, I come from an operations background. I'm completely into a mapping domain.
Okay.
I'm an ops manager and I have an experience of 10 years into that. So
Okay.
I'm just trying to change now into a completely IT background. So would you think Azure admin with 2 to 3 years of experience would help me grow up quickly with a good CTC, or else is there something which I could try apart
No,
from
what you
admin?
can say, what you can do is first you can go for this Azure admin training. Okay, and then after that you can go for DevOps, because you are from operations, so it will help you to go for the DevOps. This is actually a good combination. Azure admin plus DevOps is Azure DevOps actually. You can go for that.
Okay, so when are you planning for Azure DevOps? Like training
In the
session?
August month, I'm planning to start a batch. Not right now. I don't have time right now, so might be in August I'm going to start a batch. First, I'm starting it Azure admin, then in August I'm going to start Azure. And don't go for parallelly, because you are working right now. If you go for parallelly both the things, definitely you don't have time to learn both the things. Because major thing is, after learning it in IT industry, you need to practice.
Okay. Got it.
So don't go for practical. If a person is, let's say example, he's not doing any job, then he can go because he has time. But you are doing a job, you don't have much time. You need to take care of yourself also, your office work also, and you need to learn this and you need to practice it those also. So always go for one.
Yeah, sure. One last question, Ankit.
Yes, sir.
So, will there be a good number of opportunities if it with just 2 years of experience into admin, and if I'm very good at
you can, if you learn both the things, you can put 3 to 3.5 years of experience very easy.
Okay.
With one thing, if you go for one thing, then 2 years is you can go for that. But if you have both the knowledge, then go for 3 plus 5. Sorry, 3.5, not 5. 3.5 you can go.
Okay. Thanks, Ankit.
Thank you, sir. Yes, Rajeshwari, you can unmute. Rajeshwari Gundam, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah,
Rajeshwari,
hi.
yes, Rajeshwari.
As we are getting free online this course of
This is
AWS,
paid
likewise
training.
we'll get this Azure also online free.
Paid training. Azure is paid training. This is cost is 5,000 INR, and 5,000 INR you are getting the documentation, which what you are getting it. Let me show you that also. What you are getting it.
Okay.
It's completely a paid training, and these are things which you are getting it in 5,000. You are getting live training, recordings, training PPTs, whichever I'm going to use. Total 87 PPTs which we are going to use. That we are getting. You are getting Azure dump. Azure document. This is document is more than 700-page document which I have created. You will get some sample resumes. You will get interview questions. You will get a quiz. But these things you will get at the end of the day. But for all those things, you have to pay an amount of 5,000.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Anything else?
No. That's all I have.
Yes, Punya, you can unmute.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, Punya.
Yeah, I'm from. Basically, I'm a BCom graduate, so I have an interest in that cloud computing. So if that suits me.
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
Yeah, I'm from commerce background, but I'm so much interested in that IT field. So can I cross like that after this course? It suits me,
Punya, you
or
can go for that also. You can go for that because learning anything, it doesn't make any difference. But yes, it's quite difficult for you to get a job.
Okay.
Because you are from a commerce background.
Yeah.
Quite very difficult. It's not that you will not get a job. You will get a job, but yes, you need to have the lot of efforts. You need.
Okay.
Okay. You need to put, like, if I talk about a person, the normal person, a BTech person is putting 100% effort. You need to put 200 and 300 more times. You need to put.
Yeah.
Then it is possible you get a job in IT industry. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Mohammed, you can. Mohammed Mudassir, you can unmute yourself. Mohammed Mudassir, are you able to hear me? Bhargav, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. Thanks. Ankit, so yeah, I have opted for this course. Just wanted to check, do we need to do any fundamental course like AZ 900 before doing this course?
Prerequisite, you're talking about? Your voice is cracking, Bhargav.
Okay, so I'm just asking, do we need to do any fundamental course in Azure? AZ,
No, it is not required. That is optional. It is not required. You don't need to do that. Directly, you can come for this course. Fundamental one is optional. You can see this is actually a certification path we are getting it. This is optional. You can see here, I have clearly mentioned here. Fundamental is AZ 900, which is optional. You can directly come to this course.
Okay.
Okay. And even after completion of this course, you have two choices. And that is why Azure Administrator is having more jobs in the market, because after that, we have multiple options. Even after this one, you can go for the DevOps one, or you can go for the expert level. This is associate level course. This is expert level you can. After completion of this. The best option is always, as per the market which we have in the jobs, is DevOps.
Yeah.
So the first you can go for this course, and then the second option is this one. This is having more jobs rather than expert level.
Okay, Ankit. So you will be in future you will be giving training on this AG 400 as well.
DevOps fund, I have already. I'm going to start on August. I'm already talking with Training Institute. We are working on course content. So by August, another documentation will get ready from our side. So might be before August, not before, or might be in August we'll start. We are working on it.
Sure.
Okay, so don't worry. Till the time your batch is going to be finished, this batch might be will go for.
Sure. Thanks for clarifying.
Anything else?
Yeah, thanks for your clarification.
Gopal Sethi, you can unmute.
Yeah, thanks for this opportunity. Very good afternoon. Just to understand here, as a AWS guy, how this will be benefited the Azure section. So, and
you can the benefit which you are from AWS.
Right.
You can easily understand the concept. That is one of the biggest benefit you are getting.
Okay.
That is because concept I have already told to other person also in the starting of our training. Concept wise, all clouds are same. So it's AWS, it is Azure, it's a GCP, it's Oracle cloud. Concept is same. Okay.
So are we going to get any of the for practical free accounts or something here?
No, you have to create your own Azure accounts.
Okay. But you will be guiding us, right? Is it?
Yeah, definitely. I'll guide you how to create your Azure account. I'll guide you that. Based on that, you can create your account.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, Abhishek, you can unmute. Abhishek Khanna, you can unmute. Abhishek Khanna, are you able to hear me? Mohammed, you can unmute. Muammar Mudassir, you can unmute yourself. Jagan Mohan, you can unmute.
Hi. Yeah,
Hi,
good
Jagan.
evening.
Good
Nice
evening,
to meet
Jagan.
you. Yeah, so I'm having around 12 years of experience in IT, sysadmin, as well as the basic networking. And currently I'm working for, so I have a knowledge on Jenkins and other things.
Okay.
I'm joining your course to complete AWS, Azure
Azure.
basic course. And after that, I would like to have a this architecture, that advanced course.
Expert level
So
one.
yeah, will you teach that as well?
No, expert one I'm not teaching. Expert
Okay.
one I'm not teaching.
Yeah, one more question here is like, so we in HP we have a product called HP Cloud System Matrix. So I have hands-on experience on that. Like I would at that time I was able to create IO templates and farming the clusters and
Virtual
other things.
machines and all things you're doing.
Yeah. So that will be
In that
helping.
one, what actually you're doing, so whenever you want to create a virtual machine, you need to manually select your operating system from your local machine. Something like that.
No. We used to create IO templates, like so with the specified storage and specified networks, and say like all pool of thing. Just we'll create IO template. So based on the template, the user will choose and they'll create a VM on their own with the time things.
Same thing we can do it. We can create a virtual machine. That is actually first topic which we need to going to start in our upcoming session.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Okay, because that is a basic thing which the person who wants to work on cloud, they need to know those things. Well, how to create a virtual machines.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, please, you can unmute.
Hi, sorry, good morning from...
Good evening, peace. How are you? Please, you can unmute yourself. Please, are able to hear me?
Hello, yeah, I can hear you now.
Now I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, good morning. So I was just saying, this is from Canada, so it's very, very early here. Is there any program that you do in other times that might also be a little bit convenient over here?
What's your morning time right now?
We are the whole thing is starting at 6:30 in the morning.
So it's morning 6:30 right now.
Yes.
Right now, I don't have any plan to start any other batch, please. In future, if I start any batch, are you in our WhatsApp group?
You said?
Are you in our WhatsApp group?
Yes, I am.
So we'll update there. If you have any convenient timing, you can join that. I don't, because I already told to other people also, I'm doing night shift, which is as per India timing, 9 p.m. to morning 4 a.m. I'm doing the work. So it's quite difficult for me to start the batch, which is any other time. Definitely, I'll try to manage my other time. If it's doing it, then we'll update it now. Till that time, I can't commit anything.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we'll still gonna be here anyway, so it's okay. I'm just asking in case there's anything in the future.
No, till now there is nothing is there. Definitely, if anything is in future, we'll update. I think 6:30 is okay. You can wake up at 6:30. My 4 or 5 it will be difficult.
It's summer's holiday, so you still want to.
It is also quite difficult if I talk about me. If anyone told me to morning wake up at 6:30, I am not able to do that. I'm a very lazy person regarding to wake up at morning early.
Yes, and it's holiday too, so you just want to also just sleep. You'll be working all the time. So anyway, yeah,
you can try that. Definitely, you can wake up.
Okay.
Thank you, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rao, you can unmute. Rao, you can unmute yourself. Vinu Babu, you can unmute. Vinu Babu, you can unmute. Yes, you can ask your
able to
question.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
hi,
able to
Ankit.
hear you. Hi.
I have around 7 years of experience as a Java developer, and I
Okay.
worked. I have some good knowledge on AWS. I took some course, but I didn't get any certification for that.
Don't worry. There's certifications. A lot of people having wrong consumption that certification is mandatory. To get a job, certification are not required. So just like what happened, let me tell you one thing. If you have a certification, what happens, let's say when you're applying for a job, you'll get a call very easily because you have a certification. Yeah, that is possible. You get a job call, but you will not get a job based on your certification.
Yeah, that's a proper thing. Just for profile weight, I can recommend that. But if I that I haven't done completely AWS.
Don't worry. If you have basic knowledge, if you have basic knowledge, that you can easily understand the concept. Even if you don't have it, that time also you can understand Azure. It's not meant to learn Azure. There is no prerequisite. A person who is fresher, a person who is having 10 years or 15 years of experience in any other technology, he can also join this course.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very much interested like with this one, and I want to complete the DevOps also. I want to be nowadays market is trending for full stack, right?
Yes, if IT industry is future is all about cloud. Everything is going to switch on cloud in upcoming 3 to 4 years. Already clients have already started it, but if I talk about next 2-3 years is going to be very critical in cloud one, because most of the clients are going to switch now and they have already started it.
Yeah, yes, Ankit.
Because if they are putting it anything on their own premises, they need to pay more about those things. But if you are putting in cloud, they are paying it less money.
Whether it will be benefited for a Java dev with because
any developer, not just Java developer, we know, or every developer. If you have a cloud knowledge, advantage for you guys. Not just for Java. If I talk about Python on any developer, whichever a person we have it. Okay, but it's not mandatory. I'm telling you, it's not mandatory for to both have knowledge. But if you have, definitely you have advantage.
And is there any like a prerequisites like say the
no
Azure accounts? Azure accounts
no,
needed.
there is no prerequisite to learn Azure. If you have a Linux knowledge, that is good. If you don't have it, whatever we are learning in this training, you can just go for those things.
Okay.
If you have knowledge, that's good. If you don't have, that is also okay.
Yeah,
and in the end of the training, what I'm going to do is I'm providing you Linux commands. In the end of the training, the last PPT which I'm going to share with you all guys, in that one, I'm going to share Linux commands. From here, you can learn that also. Okay. Those things also I'm providing.
How many days this will be, Ankit? They said like it's 25 days.
It is like earlier also said, that is actually incorrect mention. It is having near about 30 sessions. It is incorrect mention. We need to actually update. My team didn't update. I already informed them also. Might be they have missed it. It is having near about 30 sessions. So you can consider it as having near 30 to 35 days of the training, including Saturday, Sunday. And no session we have it on Saturday and Sunday. We have just only sessions on Monday to Friday. It is even in my PPT also it is written wrong. I need to update this also. Let me do that now. It is having 35 days.
Okay. We don't have on Saturday and Sunday sessions.
Oh, we don't have any session on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday, you guys can practice it fully. Even while practicing it, if you have any doubt, I'm going to provide my email ID. Let me provide you my email ID. This is our Training Institute email ID, where you can contact if you have any question, or you can call out, or these are my teammates' numbers. You can drop a WhatsApp message to these numbers if you have any questions. If you want to contact me, this is my email ID, which I'm providing. This is Ankit Narula @LogicLabsTech.
Okay.
So you can drop an email. So whenever you're sending me the email while practicing it, always send me with screenshot. So it will help me to check the details.
Yeah.
Okay. So based on that, I'm going to reply.
Okay. And we are covering this queues topics also, right? Here.
I'm sharing let me share the course content. Here is the course content. I'm sharing it in the chat box.
Okay.
Okay, just check the complete course content.
Yeah,
and
sure,
I'm sharing
sure.
guys the WhatsApp group link also. If anyone is not in our WhatsApp group, please join our WhatsApp group. If you're already in batch 91 WhatsApp group, please don't join duplicate groups. I've shared course content link and WhatsApp group link in chat box. You guys can join and check your course content.
Yeah, sure, Ankit. Thanks.
Thank you, Vinay. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Yes, Prakash. You can.
Ankit, yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, I think I got my answer, but I just raised my hand. It's a regular Monday to Friday, is it?
Yes, it's Monday to Friday. We have a sessions and timing is same, the one which we are doing it right now. It's 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Near about 1 hour session we have it. Okay. Sometime it's might be 5-10 minutes late. Sometime it will be more than that.
So today is an introduction session, and tomorrow will be.
Tomorrow we are going
live.
to learn about how we can create Azure account, and then we'll start our first service where we are going to discuss about how we can create virtual machines. These are things we are going to start with.
Okay, these documents where we getting lifetime access, right?
Yes, lifetime access, no download option here.
Got it. Got it.
The lifetime access here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Anything else?
Nothing from my side.
We'll start with first our demo session, and then we can continue again with question. Okay, the first thing is whenever we are listening about Azure, what the first thing we are getting in our mind needs to become as cloud computing. Because we all know what is the Azure. The Azure is depend on the service called cloud computing. It depends on a platform called cloud computing. Now, what is actually cloud computing? In cloud computing, whatever we want to access our storage, like Google Drive. Google Drive is also like a cloud where we are putting our storage and our infrastructure, our applications. We all are accessing. How we are access with the help of internet. And we can access those applications and all our storage by using our mobiles, by using our laptops, by using our desktop, by using our mobiles or tabs, whichever we have it. Based on that, we can access. We can access by using the internet, and it can be public internet or it can be private internet. What is public internet? The public internet, the one which we are using right now. Based on that, I can access Google, I can access Facebook, I can access Amazon.in, all the websites, whichever I want to access, I can access. Even right now, we all are able to connect to this meeting. How we are able to connect? By using the public internet. And the second is private internet. The private internet, which is used by the organizations to secure their data. To secure our data, there we are using private internet, which actually in our normal way, we are calling it a word called VPN. We are calling it VPN. That's we are using it in real time. Based on that, we can, by using this VPN, we can only connect to that particular infrastructure and we can do that. And how we can create VPN, we are going to learn in our upcoming session when we'll come to a service called virtual network. Here we are, VPN. So in Azure, we can set our own VPN also. Now here we have some features about cloud computing. Don't worry, guys, just you need to read it. Don't worry, you don't need to go for the definition part. Right now, if you all reading the definitions, I'll provide you the definitions also whenever you're getting the PPTs, but don't read it. Because if you're reading these definitions, you're getting the confused right now because you don't know the major concepts about these ones. So one of the biggest feature we have it, I'm just telling you, is pay-as-you-go model. In cloud, whichever we are using it, it is pay as you go model, and whatever we are using it only for the particular time period we need to pay. If I'm using the particular service for 5 minutes, I just only need to pay for 5 minutes, not more than that. That is one of the biggest feature we have it. So based on that, clients are saving it. Their lot of rupees they are saving it. They are saving their money by using pay as you go. Say, because whenever earlier, let's take example, I want to create a computer. I want to purchase one computer. So we need to buy hard disk. We need to buy motherboard. We want to buy RAM. We want to buy hard disk. All the things we need to buy. But after cloud computing, whenever we are getting this feature cloud computing, we are getting Azure. So client don't need to purchase all the things. They can just directly create their computer here, and they can access by using it internet from one computer to another computer. They can access, and only for the if 10 minutes or 15 minutes they are using only for that there. How we need to create those, all the things we'll learn slowly in our upcoming sessions. Now, in cloud computing, we are getting two types of models. We have it. One is deployment model, other is called service model. In deployment model, we are getting three types: private, public, hybrid. In Azure, we are getting a service called virtual machine, VM. That particular service is called public cloud, where we can create a virtual machine and we can access from anywhere, wherever we want to set as per our rules defined. We can access that virtual machine from any part of the world. Second is private cloud. In Azure, we are getting a service called Azure VNet, virtual network. That particular service is called private. What is these services? Don't worry. Whenever we are learning it, you can automatically understand this is public cloud, this is private cloud. And then whenever we are creating a combination of public plus private, means whenever we are going to merge in real, when our upcoming session also will see, means whenever we are creating virtual machine under our virtual network, that is called hybrid cloud. So what is, how we can do this? We'll see that. Next type is service model. The first service model we are getting is infrastructure as service. All clouds, whichever we have it in market, it's AWS, it's Azure, it's GCP or Oracle or Ivan Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, whichever we have it, all are called as infrastructure as service. Because we are using their infrastructure, we are using their storage, we are using their internet connections to create our machines, and all the things how we are accessing by using their internet connectivity we are accessing also. So all clouds are called as infrastructure as service. Next is platform as a service. In Azure, we have a service called Azure App Service. That is called platform as a service. In that one, we are just going to upload our cloud. We are just using their platform. Other than that, whatever the service want to be created, that completely taken care by the Azure. Just a developers needs to upload their code. This actually service is majorly used by the developers. Now, third is we all are using it, Gmail, which is called as software as a service. The emails which we are using it is all called as software as a service. So these are the types of models we are getting it. One by one, when we are learning it, so you will understand about public cloud, you will understand private, hybrid. Azure is completely infrastructure as service. And even you will understand why I'm calling it Azure App Service as a platform as a service. So when we are learning this service, you can easily understand. Now coming to Azure. Who has started this Azure? By a company called Microsoft. We are all using it, Windows operating system. It is also by using Microsoft. So it is started by Azure in 2010 as a name called Windows Azure. And in 2014, they have renamed it as Microsoft Azure. They have total 54 regions in 140 country, more than any of its competitors. They have very huge regions. They have a whole network, a complete network, which is even AWS is not having. Not AWS, not Google, not Oracle. They have the biggest network in whole world for cloud computing. If you want to see the complete map, let me show you that map also. I've given the link here, where we can see the complete map also. It is still loading. Now see here. Here we are getting. This is complete map. We can see that. This is the one. Here we are getting. The blue dots, which actually you are able to see, these are actually, we have regions, servers. This is in India, we have South India. We have it in Central India, we have. And here also we can see. You see Europe, if we are able to see. In America, we can see. So all parts we can see, any such as Japan one. So wherever we have, we can see all the one. This is the Australia one also we can see. Here we go. See the blue dots called regions. And if I scroll down, wherever you are able to see this purple one, which actually called edge locations. What is this edge locations? We'll discuss later in our upcoming session. And here we are. This see, you can see that lines, whichever, how their connectivity is going on from one region to another. So all regions are interlinked with each other. So we can see here the complete map here about Azure. We are getting it. And even Azure is having it wind, solar mixed. Also, they are having power energy. So from there, the servers are getting the energy. So they are depending on the natural energies with wind, solar, and mixed. And even Azure is working on one technology where they are going to put their all servers by 2030 underwater. They are going to put. They are working on right now. It is still not yet completed. They are working it by 2030. They are targeting it. They are all servers, whichever we have in their whole world, is going to be underwater. So with this, they are going to save a lot of money by using it power saving. Because to work on server, they need to put AC, needs to be on 24/7. They need to put a lot of electricity and all the things. So they are working on that particular technology. But still, it is in process, not 100% yet get completely done, but still they are working. Now, whenever we are going to create our Azure account, we are getting it 3 types of things there. The first thing is the few services we are getting it for 12 months free. Whenever we are going to create Azure account, we are getting it few services for 12 months free. Few services we are going for always free. And whenever we are going to create an Azure account, we are getting a $200 or 14,500 Indian rupees credit for first 30 days. It means for first 30 days, if you use any service, it's completely free. You can use any service for first 30 days, which is 14,500 rupees credit you are getting. But after 30 days, if you are coming under free quota, it is free. If it's always free, it is not going to charge. But if you are using any other service, which is not coming under 12 months free or always free, we need to pay for it. And here I have given the link where we can see the details. Here we can see. So here we are getting in which countries we are getting the free. So we are getting it the complete. And here we are getting the services. Always free. 12 months free. Always free. So here we can see. We are getting the complete list of services. The one which we are going to first learn is that virtual machine. So where we are getting virtual machine, let me show you. Here is it. Virtual machine Linux, 750 per month free. Monthly. And for how many days? For 12 months. And under virtual machine, we are getting a lot of categories. We are getting it. What is these categories? We'll see. And under that, we have a category called B1S. That particular type of category is free for 12 months. Yeah. Virtual network, 50 virtual network is always free for lifetime. Yeah. So here in this one, we can see all details. Which services are free for 12 months, which services are free for few months, we are able to see. We are going to learn about VPN also in our upcoming session. That is also 750, this type of free for 12 months. And 750 hours is for per month, not 12 months. For 12. So we can see all details in this. Now here we can see the rating of Azure. Azure is number 2 cloud, which we have in the whole world. I'll tell you one thing. Yes, we know that AWS is number 1, Microsoft is number 2, but as per the current situation in the market, Azure is having it more jobs rather than AWS. Azure is having it more jobs. As per one documentation in the month of May, we are getting it from Naukri.com that in 2022, Azure is growth having of more than 333%, 330% of getting it more jobs. AWS is having it 210% of more jobs. This is as per for Azure. This is for AWS. So Azure is having it nowadays, having it more capturing the market as per AWS. So more jobs we have it in market for AWS as compared to AWS. Package wise, both are same. There is no difference in packages, very less difference we have. But if I talk about jobs in the market, you can also search on Google and you will also find it. Azure is having it more jobs in the market rather than AWS. The reason is nowadays, whatever the new customers we are getting in market in cloud platform, they always prefer Microsoft. Why they are preferring? Because Microsoft is cheaper than AWS. That is the one of the biggest reason most of the clients are switching to Microsoft. And here is the services which we are going to cover in this complete training. Here we are getting it. Virtual machine, data disk, blob, file share, AZ copy, Active Directory, ERM. So these are total services, whichever is written here, we are going to cover in this. Course content link I have already shared with you guys in the chat box. You guys can all see that course content. Let me share again with all of you. What is it? So you guys can check that course content. You can, if you have any question, you can let. And let us just count how many services we are going to cover. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 19, 20, 21, 20. So these are the services we are going to cover in our complete. Now, next thing. Just near about 35 days, we have every day we have a session of 1 hour each, which is Monday to Friday. Session timing it always as per the below one, the one which we have discussed it, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Each session we are going to record, and you are getting the recording every day. And what you are getting every day, recordings and the PPT. Whatever the PPT I am going to use every day, you will get that PPT. And whatever the recording we are going to do, The session, that recording, you are getting it every day. You are getting. So as after the completion of the training, if anyone want to go for certification, you can go for this certification. But I tell you one thing, this training will not help you to clear certification. What is the reason behind this? Because for certifications, we need theoretical knowledge. Clear certification, to clear any paper, we need theoretical knowledge. But this training is practical in real time, and to work in real time or to clear interview, we don't require theoretical knowledge. We need practical knowledge. That is why this training is about practical. So that is why for completion of the training, if anyone wants to do, we'll provide your term based on that if you can go. On daily basis, you are getting these things: live training, recordings, and training. These things are on daily basis you are getting. But these things which is mentioned here, you will get at the end of the this is from my side. Now you have, guys, any question, anything you want to ask me, please let me know. Yes, Prakash, you can unmute. Prakash, your voice is very low. Can you repeat your question?
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you. Yes, Prakash.
Yeah, in case of any session we missed it,
you will get a recording.
Okay. Is there any chance we can attend the same another batches?
Yes, within 1 year you can attend one more batch.
Okay.
Okay, as per your, if you have missed anything, like earlier also I told, because I know that the people who are from India might be their working professionals, so might be it is possible they can miss it by cause of their work or office meeting. So you can watch the video, you can email me, or you can attend any one future batch within 1 year.
Thank you.
With that one batch you can more. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Osmana, you can unmute. Osmana Ali, you can unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, Osmana, you can ask your question.
Yeah, I have an 7-year experience in Linux and AI. So that what this is a benefit for my Azure training.
You can, you have a Linux experience, like in the starting of our training, I have told to some person, if you have a Linux knowledge, that's good. If you don't have, that is also good. So you have a knowledge of whatever the commands we are going to use, you can easily understand, and you can more in depth, you can go for those commands after. Okay.
And one more thing. In demo, can we get slightly about that?
Can we get
means only heading thing? Whatever. Can we get the only heading means heading thing? Means our courses, what they are getting and what kind cover you
can
for?
check the course content. The course content complete description is there. Okay.
Yeah.
That one complete details is there.
Okay.
Yes, Savita, you can unmute yourself. Savita Janga, you can unmute yourself. Bubbly, you can unmute yourself. Bubbly, you can unmute yourself. Ramesh, you can unmute. Guys, if you don't have any question, please don't raise your hand. Akhil, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Akhil.
Yeah, Ankit, you will provide Azure Cloud and along with DevOps also, Azure DevOps.
This is not Azure DevOps training. This is Azure admin training.
You said no. At last for 5,000, we will provide Azure Cloud and Azure
This
DevOps.
is Azure admin training. This is not Azure DevOps training.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is only Azure admin. We have discussed it. We are discussing some other thing. We are not saying that in 5,000 rupees, we are getting Azure admin training also. We are getting Azure. We are not discussing those. We are saying it that is combination. Azure admin, Azure DevOps is a good combination. That's what we are discussing.
Yeah.
Okay. So 5,000 INR, you are getting just only Azure admin training and Azure admin. So if you want in our upcoming days, when we are starting Azure at DevOps, you need to pay different for those things.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yes, Majid Khan, you can.
Hey, thanks, Ankit. Thanks for allowing me the option to speak to you. So I already completed AZ 104. I'm certified, and I just need your content because I saw that you are providing the Azure Monitor and other stuff also, the DNS stuff and other things.
You can contact my team. They will guide you.
Yeah, and I mean, in this session, so do you cover Azure migration? I mean, what are the tools you
No,
in this?
no, that is actually coming under expert level, Majid.
Okay, it means 305, right?
Yes, in 305 we are getting.
Okay, so
in
do
this
you?
one we are not getting.
Yeah. So do you also host 305 sessions or what?
No, this which one you're talking about? That expert level one? No, that I'm not doing.
Okay. So you will cover 104 only.
104, and then I'm already taking a 401, that DevOps one. But right now I'm working with this training institute, so we'll start might be in August. We'll start.
Okay, for AZ 305 you will start in August or?
No, 305 I don't have any plans till now.
Okay.
For this one I don't have any plan.
Okay.
This is the plan, which I'm working with training institute.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Ankit.
Thank you. Ramesh, you can unmute. Yes, you can unmute, Srikanth.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Sir, I have doubt. Like you said, Azure is cheaper than AWS, right?
Yes.
So, to shift our services from AWS to Azure, do we have any can we shift it everything, or we have to set up everything from scratch in Azure? Like all the services, can we shift? Do we have that?
No, you are what you want to migrate from AWS to Azure.
Yes.
That for that you need to learn migration services.
Okay.
Okay. For that one you have to learn migration services.
Okay.
Okay. Srikanth, yes, you can unmute. Srikanth Coppola, you can unmute yourself. Muzaffar, you can unmute.
By learning AZ 104, can I get job?
Yes, you can get it, but definitely, like earlier also I've told to some other person, if you have both the knowledge, you are getting a good package. If you have Azure admin knowledge, you are getting a less package.
Okay. Thank you.
Srikanth, you can unmute now.
Hello. Hi, Ankit.
Yes, hi.
Okay. I am a database administrator. So, what would be the suitable Azure course for me to learn?
You can go for this particular course, which actually we are learning right now. You can go for that. Yes. After that, let me tell you one, sir. You are from which background? Sorry.
Database. I have
DBA.
yes, I am a DBA.
Okay. Yeah, you can go after learning of this one. The other service you can go for is Snowflake.
Snowflake. Okay.
Yes, that is actually not a service providing from any cloud platform. This is a different service which is going to work on Azure. You can go for this platform, or just let me show that. So in Azure also we have one service. I forget the service name. The service name is Azure Data Warehouse.
Okay.
Any one thing you can go for.
Okay.
Okay. After learning of this trip,
Okay.
you can go for any. So this is actually data warehousing service. So these both are data warehousing. This is a different service which is providing from Snowflake company. This is, and in the end, it is going to work on AWS, or it is going to work on Azure. This Snowflakes, or directly you can learn Azure service which is called Azure Data. Because DBA jobs are going to finish within 3 to 4 years. This is, I'm 100% sure in market, very going to vanish from the market. Maximum 6 to 7 years, not more than that. So because every client is switching it, based on that, you guys have to move to cloud also. So my brother is having it 20 years of experience. Now not 22 years of experience in as a DB, Oracle DB. Okay, more than 22 year experience. Okay. He's living in US. He's also switching to cloud because he know that his job is going to be finished in future.
Yep.
So the person is having 22 years experience. He's also facing that might be my job get lost. So they are also need to switch it.
Okay. And so it is not required to learn DP 300 or something, or AZ 900.
No, not required. No, not required.
Because I could see some. Because I could see some DP 300 as a database administrator.
It's not mandate, so not required. Not required. If you want to go, you can go for it. It's not required. After learning of this training, directly go for this particular service.
Okay, DP 300.
This Azure Data Warehouse service, it is not actually any certification for that. This is just a single service you can go for, or go for Snowflake. Anyone. Both are good as per your future.
Okay. Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, Prakash, you can unmute.
So just
Prakash, your voice is low.
Just want to ask the one question that this Azure certification, what is the level of we can get a knowledge? Because I just investigated from outside that there is a huge number of money they are taking for this kind of course. But
it doesn't mean that if you are taking less money, we are not providing a.
No. I'm just I know because I already going through online classes for other certifications, not for this. So there's a reason I chooses this one. So
we have shared the course content.
Yes.
In the chat box, you can check that you are getting that. You can compare the course.
Yes. I appreciated that. I already checked that. So just understand that it's the same thing which they are going to teach.
I don't know about other training institutes. Seriously speaking, I didn't check their course content. I'm not checking. I am teaching it as per the course content which is providing from Azure and my knowledge, and we are doing it based on that. I don't know what they are teaching it. I even didn't check a single time their course content. So that is because you want to take a training, you need to pay amount, so you guys can compare those things.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, I don't have a single knowledge what others are teaching. So you have to check the details, which I have shared my details, and you can check their details also.
As you tell that.
And I don't know how much they are charging it. Even I don't know about that. What we are charging it.
This is completely for a practical and live.
Yes, live training and the practical. One topic which I have already told, we are going to cover it theoretical because that is not possible to provide practical, which is called data box time. Okay. At one topic, because for actually these are the devices providing it from Azure. That's what we are going to do. So we don't, if you are just have, you need to have a knowledge for these one. In real time, If I talk about, let's say example, 100 people are working on Azure, less than a 1% people are work on these type of devices. Less than a 1%. Till now. These are the devices which providing only from Azure. What are these devices? These devices actually used for migration, can be used for migration. So we just need to know about these devices. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Muzaffar, you can unmute again. Muzaffar, do you have any question? Nikhil, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Nikhil.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good
I
evening.
was already
Good evening. Yes.
yeah, I was already doing a job in AWS DevOps.
Okay.
Is that used for me for Azure admin level? It is enough for me.
So you are working it on which platform right now?
AWS DevOps.
We are working in AWS DevOps.
Yeah.
Nikhil, I am working in AWS. Sorry, not AWS. I am working it in AWS plus AWS DevOps. I'm working on Azure plus I'm working on Azure DevOps.
Yeah.
If you have one knowledge, if you are getting another knowledge, that is good, because if you have more knowledge, more package you are getting.
Yeah, is that enough for Azure? And I can learn
This
any
is
further.
Azure admin we are learning. This one we are learning Azure admin.
Okay. When you start the Azure DevOps?
In the month of August.
Sorry?
In the month of August or in August month we'll start.
Okay.
We are planning it. So till the time this batch is going to complete, then you can start Azure DevOps also.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, nice class. Thank you.
Yes, Govindraj, you can unmute.
We are talking about this AWS to Azure migration, right? AWS to Azure migration.
AWS?
Migration, sir.
This is not AWS, this is Azure training.
Correct. Is there any way our course covered for AWS to Azure migration?
You can join our AWS training. In that one, we are covering one topic. You can go for it. You can contact the team. They'll share the course content.
Okay.
They'll share the course. Okay.
But is there any way vice versa, Azure to AWS migration?
No. That I didn't see anything, or I don't have any knowledge for this. The one thing which I have is that copy the data storage. We can do that. Means the storage, like in AWS we have S3, in Azure we have Blob. That from S3 to Blob we can migrate by using the help of AZ copy. That I know. But virtual machines and all the things I don't have any knowledge how we can migrate.
Right.
Okay.
Fine. Thank you.
Shrikant, you can unmute. Shrikant, do you have any question?
No, I'm okay.
Okay,
I'm fine.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, please, you can unmute.
Yeah, you said there's no certification course.
No, this is, if you want to go, you can go for the certification. But this training will not help you to clear certification.
Okay, so how
the
can
reason
you
is, let me confirm the reason again. The reason is for certification, you need theoretical knowledge. But this training is practical. And to work in real time and to clear interview, you guys need practical knowledge, not theoretical knowledge.
Yeah, I know that you already said that. So for example, somebody want to go for a certification, do you guys also offer that?
We'll provide you a dump. You can just learn it from by using this dump and you can clear the certification.
Okay.
With the help of
So
this. So we'll providing you this thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying that after this, if I want the certification, you'll be able to help me with that?
We'll provide you this jump. You can learn with the help of this. You can go for that.
Okay.
With the help, it is 100% you can clear with the help of this dump.
Okay. Yeah, at least I just want to have something like approved certificate and all that.
Okay. Thank you, please. Yes, Praveen,
Thank you.
you can ask your question.
Yeah, Ankit, good evening.
Good evening,
So, Ankit,
Praveen.
what will be the examination cost of this certification, AZ 104?
It is for 4,800 rupees as per Indian rupees. It is just
4,800
4,800
INR.
rupees. Indian rupees, 4,800 Indian rupees. In India, it is 1,400. In United States, it is $160. They are charging. In India, they are charging just 4,800 rupees.
Okay. Yeah.
As per US dollars, it is 160 US dollars.
Okay, that will be the examination cost or the certification cost, right?
Yeah, this is certification cost.
Okay.
This is certification cost I'm asking. Saying it, sorry. Clear, Praveen?
Yeah, one more thing that regarding the migration, that the two different persons you have asked, and you answer that learn the AWS, where you can
I
have
didn't
some.
say that learn AWS. He's asking it, is there any training for AWS migration?
Yeah.
That time I told you can contact my team. They will share the course content regarding the AWS. That's what I've told.
No, but where we can learn regarding the migration of services?
That is actually coming under expert level, in Azure, as per Azure. We are learning it, this one, na? Azure Associate. Migration is coming under expert level.
305.
That is the next thing.
Yeah. And what is the AZ 400?
DevOps.
That is Azure DevOps.
DevOps. See here, it is written, na? Azure DevOps Engineer.
Okay.
Okay. This is Azure Solution Architect Expert.
I think that is closely linked with AZ 104, right?
Yes, DevOps one.
Yeah.
Yes. This is also interlinked. Expert level, it means whatever in this one we are learning the service. Here you have more services after that.
Yeah, but you are not conducting training for the 305.
305, right? No plans till now.
Yeah. So yeah, like Ankit, one more question. If someone like I am having training from the I'm already having training on the DevOps. So will AZ 400 will help me on that one?
You can't directly go for the AZ 400 certification.
No, after learning the 104.
If after completion of AZ 104, you can go for the DevOps also.
Okay.
You can see the path. You can see the path in this diagram. You can see that is what clearly mentioned.
Yeah, and one more thing regarding this figure question. Dot is the optional and the straight line is the mandatory.
This is
and
optional.
What about mandatory? What are these?
These are mandatory things. Associate is mandatory. Means you can go for associate. If you want to go for expert level, these two are mandatory.
Sorry, didn't catch. Can you please repeat?
Associate level, you can go for that. These three are optional. The first three are optional.
Are optional. Yeah.
It is not mandatory. You can go for them. If you want to go, you can directly go for any of the associate certification. But if you want to go for these two expert level certification, you can for DevOps one, you can go for developer or associate. Or with associate level, you can go for DevOps or architect.
Okay.
Anyone you can.
Yeah, got it, Ankit. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, Sirish, you can. Sirish, you can unmute.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Sirish.
Sir, that I want to ask you, as we are discussing this course also, as I have a rotational shift, so if I missed any batch or anything, so you said that you can join next batch also. So is that for next? Is that pay any charge or?
No, if you have pay for one batch, you don't need to pay for another batch. But yes, you are getting the recording only for one batch.
All right, but I can join the next batch also.
Yes, you can join.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Monica, you can.
Good evening, Ankit. This is Monica.
Yes, Monica.
Actually, I have small doubt. We have to it is going on Azure admin is different from Azure DevOps.
DevOps is different thing, completely different.
Okay.
DevOps is different thing.
First, you are going through Azure admin, right, sir?
Yes, we are learning about Azure admin this.
Okay, when you will start Azure DevOps?
In the month of August.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
But
you.
to learn DevOps, first you need to have that knowledge also. You need to have this knowledge.
Okay, before learning the Azure DevOps, we have to learn Azure admin also, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you for clearing my doubt.
Yes, Praveen, do you have any question?
Yeah, Ankit, thanks once again.
Yes.
So yeah, Ankit, regarding the examination, so will this be a center-based exam or home-based exam? We can opt.
Yes, I think so. Pearson is conducting. I don't
Pearson
remember
is
right
conducting,
now.
okay.
Pearson
And
is conducting, I think. So.
Pearson is
I don't
conducting.
think so. It is from home. It is
Home,
possible. You need to go to that center, Pearson Center, and there are a lot of Pearson Center. In every
And what
city
will
we
the
have.
time? What will the duration, Ankit?
It is just near about 1 hour 30 minutes, something like that. It is near about.
And how many questions will be there?
Near about 70 something. I didn't check that complete. Let me just summary. Let me share that. I didn't remember right now. Yes, we'll see. Is it 1 or 4? So we'll check that. I don't remember right now. So as per US dollar, it's 165. It's not 160. It's 165.
Okay.
And as per India, it's 1400. Yeah, that I know.
Okay, yeah.
Where is the certification? See details.
48 is including tax or excluding tax?
It is based on the country, the region. I'm not sure. It does not mention anything here.
No, it's fine.
Nothing.
Fine.
It does not mention anything.
Ankit, I just want like to have a certification or to get the passing exam. How many correct questions we have to answer?
Passing score needs to be 700. Exam score, here we can check that. Let's see. Here is it. 70% of the scoring we need to done. 70% is scoring marks. How many questions will be there? I see Pearson is attending, that I've already told you.
Yeah.
Question details are not there. I don't. 70% questions is not mentioned here, but
It's
the one
fine.
which I heard it near about 70 questions are there. Not exactly 70, but near about 77, 75 questions we have it.
Fine.
It is not mentioned. No, nothing is mentioned about how many questions will be. It is not mentioned.
I think the same information will get on the Microsoft Azure account or the examination account, I think.
Now you can just search on Google AZ104 you're getting, you'll directly come to this web page.
Okay.
Yeah, we are getting it, all the details. Whichever is providing from their side, we are getting it.
Yeah.
I don't think so anything is provided.
Yeah, unfortunately, if we will fail in a first attempt, then will we have any waiver of? Sorry?
You can attempt the second attempt also, but after how many days, that I'm not sure.
With the
after how many days?
We
You
have
can
not
check this.
to pay any fee, no?
No, I know you have to pay again because one time
Again,
is for 14 minutes for one time. It is one time fees, 1400.
One time, okay.
Yeah, it is only for one time. You have to pay the fees again. About if you fail it, you have to pay the fees.
Okay.
Even they are not giving any FAQs. They have given the option, but still FAQs is not mentioned. No, it is not mentioned. You can just search on Google AZ104. You will come to this and just read all the details.
Yes,
you will get all the
details. Yeah, Ankit, thanks.
Okay, guys, with this, I'm ending this session. In the tomorrow's session, we'll learn about how we can create Azure account. We can discuss about, we have marketplace. We'll see about subscription, where we can see subscription. And then we learn about our first service, which is called Windows Virtual Machine. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day. Thank you so much.